Hey guys, Drew here, and sorry this week if I'm a little bit underdressed. I'm actually in the process of packing up my entire apartment here in Las Vegas and officially packing up and moving to Denver. This week we're going to keep this video pretty short and sweet because I got a lot of packing to do. However, what I do want to talk about this week is a new development in the changing laws regarding the public consumption of cannabis. Jumping right in here, this week is special because this week marked the first week that the application process was opened for businesses in the city of Denver to apply for a license to allow for the consumption of cannabis on their premises. Of course, there are some restrictions on what types of businesses can hold these public consumption licenses. For example, these licenses are not going to be given to businesses that sell alcohol. They're not going to be given to places zoned in particularly heavy, high traffic areas in the Denver area. And they're going to have to maintain distance from schools and churches and things of that nature. These licenses are not going to go to businesses that serve alcohol, and they cannot serve cannabis either. So it's going to be a BYO cannabis type of situation. These businesses will be limited to things like coffee shops, yoga studios, art galleries, things of that nature. Meanwhile, kind of related to what's going on in Denver, here in Nevada, the Nevada Gaming Commission recently met, and for only the third time on record, they discussed the matter of cannabis and how to handle it in terms of casinos and gambling. Now, the casinos obviously are all about making money. I mean, that is what they do. And so it would stand to reason that they're really not super excited about the fact that this huge new industry is getting started up in their town, and they are gonna get no chunk of that pie. They're starting to toy with the idea or start to kick around some ideas for how they can integrate and kind of simultaneously allow the cannabis industry and the gambling industry to coexist in harmony and kind of allow everybody to benefit from the new cannabis laws in Nevada. Now, NGC in this meeting didn't really come to any conclusions. Really, they just discussed the issue at hand and the problems that it could pose. But really, the main thing here is that they are meeting, they are talking about it, and we're kind of starting to lay out what could be a path forward to allow for tourists to start consuming cannabis on hotel properties. We have this problem here in Nevada where we have a huge number of cannabis customers coming in, legally purchasing cannabis, and then kind of being hung out to dry as far as where they can safely and legally consume it. Hopefully this meeting of the Nevada Gaming Commission is kind of paving the way and leading us to a place where tourists can not only come in and legally buy cannabis, but they can also consume it with some peace of mind. This is why I love this industry so much and where it's going, where it's come from. It seems like every couple of weeks, sometimes every few days, there's a new really exciting progressive development in the world of cannabis. And this just happens to be the progress du jour. So Denver officially opening their applications for public consumption lounges. Las Vegas and Nevada as a whole possibly thinking about it coming in the future, allowing people to consume in casinos. If both of those things can happen, I think it's going to take the marijuana industry to the next level. People are already calling Las Vegas the next Amsterdam, the new Amsterdam, if you will. And if we can get public consumption figured out down here, I'm pretty sure the sky is the limit with this city, and we're going to see some really cool changes. That's all I got for you guys this week. I'm kind of short on time, so I'm going to get back to packing up and getting my butt on the road to Denver. So stay tuned as always to our Facebook, our YouTube, blog, website, all that jazz for everything related to Sierra High and cannabis in general. And we will catch you guys next week.